Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we are revisiting Contract Miner. I'm sure many of you out there are wondering, why are we going back? Well, keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so many of my old subscribers will probably remember this from when I first posted a video about this, which was in August 2019. But obviously, since then, I've had many more subscribers join my channel. So for you, this will be something new. And to be honest with you, you're actually getting the better end of the deal because CM or Contract Miner have completely overhauled their platform. They have seen the error in their ways and now they have produced a very simple but yet productive and good earning program. So just a bit of background and the reason why, because I basically originally walked away from this. We used it for about a couple of months, I think, and I decided that it just didn't make any sense and you're putting in way more effort than the amount you are actually earning. Because the way they originally set this up, it was worked of contracts. So you had small contracts which would last, which you would mine for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you would get a set amount of coins for those contracts. And then as you worked your way through the levels, you could then start using what they called their auto miner and do bigger and bigger contracts. But the thing was that although you were allowed, they had a shop that you could go and purchase miners, it actually made no difference. So I basically got hold of two of the biggest and fastest miners Contract Miner had in their shop, but yet I could still only earn the same amount I was earning from, because it was contract based. So you could have all the miners in the world, but the contracts only lasted for a certain length of time and they were only worth a certain amount of coins. So the whole point of having the miners was just totally ridiculous. It was just a totally moot point, and basically you were having to spend a long time just to earn a few coins. But since then, what they've done is they've created Auto Miner 2. So they've got rid of all the contracts. So we don't need to worry about contracts anymore. So basically when you first come in here, what you want to be doing is going into your menu and looking up timed MHS, so timed mega hashes. You click on that and you click miners tap. Okay. We go through here and this is one of the simple short ways. It's like a short link, but it's not really. So you click on that and then it will give you two options. So you can stay in the same tab or you can open up in a new tab. I always recommend that you open up in a new tab because sometimes staying in the same tab, it doesn't always work, but it always works in the new tab. So you go in here and then all you got to do is you just do a capture. So thunderstorm, if I can spell, and then just click next step. And this timed tap, this will reoccur every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes you can earn 80 mega hashes guaranteed, or they will actually give you another option where you can sort of roll the dice and you can eat the lowest you can earn is 50, but the highest you can earn is 100. So I personally always go to the 80 because that's, I mean, you're nearly at 100 anyway. So you're guaranteed, there you go, 80 time mega hash, and this will last for 5 days. So this is brilliant. So like I say, these miners tap will last for 5 days. and then make sure you scroll down and click begin claim, because that will start your next 15 minutes. And then when you scroll down again, you can see here the time that you've got before the next miners tap is available. Now you can also click on the hourly pot. Make sure you close the previous tab as well. So you go to here. We've got 22 minutes remaining on this, but what this will give you is 125 mega hashes, but the hourly one will only last for 3 hours. So obviously if you wanted to, you could forget this and just keep doing the every 15 minutes for 80. What I do is I do both, because although this will run out in 3 hours, it's still pushing up your amount of mega hashes you are using or you have to utilize in the auto miner. So like I say, you do that every hour, and also as well in 3 hours you can then do it 3 times. So that's actually basically 9 hours, although obviously they're being cancelled as you go along. But the great thing is I'll come in the morning, and this here has not actually shrank down all that much. In fact, it will keep growing as long as you're doing it regular, like the 2 versions, the miners tap and the hourly pot. That will keep building. So obviously every day it's getting bigger. And also as well, you have the loot boxes. So you click on here. I don't think mine's quite ready. You'll find with a lot of stuff on this site is it works on a 24-hour basis. So I happen to click on my daily box quite late in the evening, so then it doesn't become available until that time in the evening. But you also have a weekly box and a monthly box. Now all of these are going to give you bigger and bigger rewards when it comes to your amount of mega hashes. So again, you know, make sure you don't miss out on any of these. Make sure you are remembering to click on these and collect these, because obviously you'll only get it once. Even if you left it for a week, you're not going to get you're not going to get a week's worth of daily boxes. You will get one, and that is it. So you have to claim it every single day. So then basically that is all you've got to do to build up your free power. So you've got the auto miner and the mining block. So the auto miner is exactly what it says. If we click on here and we scroll down, this will passively mine for you, so you do not need to be logged in to be using this. So once you activate the auto miner, it will keep running as long as you have power. So with the power, you've got to go and you have to purchase power units. To purchase power units, you use your reward points to purchase those. You will get 3,000 reward points every single day that you log in. So every day you'll get 3,000 reward points, but that also works on a 24-hour basis. So if you log in early in the morning, the very first time, then you'll get it that time in the morning every single day. Obviously, the problem with what I did, I ended up obviously logging in late. So gradually, because I don't know exactly what time, I'm probably logging in later and later and later till the point where I'm actually going to end up missing a day, and then it will start off at the beginning of the day. So I'll actually lose 3,000 reward points when that happens. So like I say, just make sure all these things you're claiming on a daily basis, because this is really going to push up your account really quickly. And if you just don't have enough reward points to buy power units, but you do have a good amount of CMCI, what you can do is if you come into the menu, go down to shop, click on buy power, then come into this part of the site. You can then purchase power using your CMCI coins. The only problem is it does rely on the level that you are at, a bit like the miners, to how much you can purchase. I'm basically obviously showing this is available to me at the moment, but I'm actually on level 13, so I'm only 2 levels away from being able to purchase this. And at 2.88 CMCI, that is actually a really good price, because to get 10 units using a reward point will cost you a lot more. It will cost you thousands of reward points, where it's only going to cost you just under 3 CMCI. And obviously, if you're mining and you're using the video wall to build up that amount of CMCI is really easy. Okay, so this shows all the mining that I've done today, and I regularly will come down here and click this as well, clear the console, so it's a lot easier to see. But you can see that basically the way it works is that every miner mines part of a block like you would do in the real world. And with the current amount of power I have, I am earning basically 17 million CMC I think it's every 3 minutes or every 3 or so minutes. If we scroll up here, I think it does say somewhere, because basically the next full block will come in 8 hours and 50 minutes. The earnings that you make from your mining, you cannot withdraw until the next block has started. So yeah, I'm sure it's okay. So sorry, here we go. Using your miner power, simply reward is generated every 15 minutes. I don't know where I got 3 minutes from. Every 15 minutes. And then you complete a block every 24 hours. You can cash once a block is completed, like I just told you. So basically, this is my power usage. You can see here, I'm earning, I'm using with my 3 miners. I'm using about 13.5, or yeah, just under 14 power units every day. So that'll be every 24 hours. I have about 13 left, so tomorrow I'm basically going to run out tomorrow, so then I will have to purchase more power units to continue mining. This is what I've mined today. So basically I've mined 11 CMC, 42 experience gained, but then you also get bonus block experience. And all of what this does, this pushes you up through the levels, and with the levels basically you start getting more rewards and stuff like that. So like I say, it is worth pursuing this. So if we go to cash out, I'll show you what I've earned. I've only been doing this again, I've only got back into this over the last 5 days. Okay, so when it says cash out, this is not withdrawals. This is basically putting CMC into this CMC at the top here, which you can then either decide to withdraw, or you can turn into CMCI and then use in the shop to purchase miners and stuff like that. Okay, so like I say, I've only been doing this for the last 5 days. So you can see here, we put this in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the first one, that was literally when I logged back in. I hadn't even used, basically I hadn't used this account since 2019, and all it was I saw it in in my videos just there, and I thought, oh, I just wonder if that is actually still running. I came in, it is still running. And so basically I'm earning about 15. Obviously as we go through, you can my power is building all the time, because I'm doing those short links or captures to do that. So every day you can see that I'm earning more and more, and then that, like I say, that will then build up in there, and you can use that to go and purchase things from the shop. Okay, so that is basically how you sort of just quickly build up your power. That's your auto miner. Mining blocks, if you click on mining blocks, that will just bring you to this same screen, the cash out screen. The shop will obviously take you to the shop, but the cool thing is, and I'll show you, if we go through to the shop, so these are all the miners that you can purchase or own. You'll also find that I think when you first log in and sign up, I think they give you one of these Moonlander 2 miners completely free. So you can get straight into mining. I'm fairly certain they give you one of those completely free, but don't quote me on that. Obviously, if you don't get that, although I'm fairly certain they do, you can still obviously build up, get with the free power that I just showed you how to use, and then activate your auto miner using that power. So anyway, if you scroll down here, this will tell you what miners you can buy when you reach certain levels. Now you'll see, if you saw in the dashboard, I'm only at level 12, but in fact I've actually got the highest miner, which requires you to be at over over 100, level 100 to claim that, if you go through the shop. But what we do is we go into visit market. Now, if you're ever going to buy anything from the market in the way of miners, compare it to what is being sold in the shop. Obviously, some miners, like we've just discussed, you will not be able to purchase unless you're at the correct level. But some miners in here will be the lower ones as well. But even if you're purchasing the higher ones, check in the shop and make sure that you're not paying ridiculous amounts over the odds. If we scroll down, so these are the ones I've got. So I've got one of these, and I've got one of these, the S5s. I've got a Moonlander that we just saw, and in fact the other one I've got is does not show on here. Let's have a look at my transactions. You might be able to see. Okay, so you can see here. This is actually quite interesting. You can see here. This is basically me getting out. This is when I just decided to get out. You can see all of these are all what I sold and stuff like that. Miners that I sold to get rid of them, and then you can see here this is what I bought in this year. So yeah, it's quite funny because that's 1911 and that was 1119. Spooky. Yeah, so anyway, what you can do is you can come in here and you can purchase even if you are not at the right level. But what you're going to find is you've got, obviously in the shop, an S5 miner will cost you 4,220, I think it is, or 4,200, whereas in here you've got to pay as little as 5,500. So you're paying a little bit more over the odds, but it means that you're straight in with the biggest miner. Now, the curious thing was, I looked at this guy and I thought, these are all being sold by the same bloke. Now, I was thinking he was doing what I was doing, that he's getting out, he's fed up with the program, all this. Not the case. If we go and check him out, now this is really interesting because this is something that you can aim to do. Okay, so this is something, if you really focus, put the work in, you can aim to do what this guy is doing. Now, you can see this is how many miners, or is that his power? No, that's his power. So he's got 200,000 mega hashes, and he owns 2,158 miners, and he's got how can that be right? 7,200 time. Oh, that's his time. So that's the free power that we were talking about. So this is his building, because you have to purchase a building to put your miners in, although currently I'm staying with my parents because it's free rent. Yeah, I'm sure many parents out there are probably thinking, yes, I know that feeling. So anyway, you do have the option of staying in your parents' house. You can in your parents' house you can have up to 5 miners, and that is rent free. So until you start earning yourself some good cash, I advise you stay in your parents' house, or your metaphorical parents' house in here, before you splurge out on to an apartment or anything bigger. So anyway, this guy is owning this building, and these are his active miners, right? So he's showing us 21 active miners. So I don't know, he's got, yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. So he's got 21 active miners according to this, but he's got 21 inactive miners. Now, I've realized what he's doing is he's earning so much money, and obviously, what does it say what level he's at? Does it? No, I can't see that it actually says what level he's at. Anyway, what I think he's doing, he's earning so much in the way of CMC from this program. He's purchasing miners in the shop at 4,220 or whatever it is. Then he's putting them on the market at 5,500. So he's making over 1,000 profit selling miners to people like you and me that want to get those bigger miners but are not at the correct level. And basically, I think he's made, I mean, his block rewards. So today, yeah, that's today. His block reward this morning, he got 217 CMC. So he's earning that every single day. And like I say, I think that's what he's doing, is he's purchasing miners from the shop and then selling them to people like you and me on the market at 1,000 CMC profit, or more than 1,000 CMC profit every transaction, which is a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea, and that is sort of where I am sort of aiming to take my account. So basically that is, so okay, actually we'll do this as well. Let's go to the property. So I want to try and give you as much information as possible so you can just come straight in here, hit the ground running, and basically get straight on and start earning some money. Okay, so this is the place I did rent. So I rented my apartment. I don't want to pay the rent. And then I got rid of all my miners. So I moved back to my parents' house. And the great thing is, rent free, start date, end date. It doesn't matter. So like I say, you can have up to 5 miners, and your power storage is 30 units, but your rent is free. Whereas with this, you can have 8 miners, your power unit is 70, but you've got to pay 27 CMCI. I think it's like a month. I don't think it's or is it every 14 days? No, okay, so 14 days. So every 2 weeks, you've got to pay 27. So obviously for those people that are earning lower amounts, that's no good. So like I say, stay in your parents' house until you start building yourself up some good CMC. Okay, so we've done the shop, we've done the timed stuff, we've done the market, I've just showed you the properties. Obviously, if you want to get a property, you can go to the agency as well. That's where I got my apartment from. I went to the agency. And then your inventory is just basically your miners, how much timed stuff you've got, your loot boxes, your points, and your tasks. Now, your tasks are basically automatic. When you start working your way through, you will basically complete the tasks as you go through here. So the great thing was, I came in here after a year of not being in here, and I'd actually completed all these tasks basically because I'd never closed my account, and so therefore it always counted me as being connected. So even though I wasn't mining. So like I say, there's various tasks, and you can claim CMC and points and stuff like that by just literally, you're not even going to do anything. You just got to use the program and the duration of time. So whether you build up your levels, building up your levels and stuff like that, that will all complete those tasks. Okay, so you've seen the mining, and you also probably have seen that with the mining, it's not that bigger. You're not, especially as a lower account, you're not going to be earning a huge amount from that mining. So basically, to start really getting you into building up some good CMC, what you want to do is you want to go and get yourself a Hideout TV account. A lot of you have got these accounts out there, so obviously you've not got to worry, but I do recommend that when you come in here, do not use the standard Hideout TV videos. Use these new ones that they've added. So Meal Ninja, Try at Home, The Panda, Pop Joy, Let's Check In, and Museo. Although Museo I would personally avoid, because with Meal Ninja and Try at Home, those videos might last a maximum of maybe 6 minutes. The Museo ones, they can last anything up to like 10-15 minutes. So you're going to be earning points slower on this account than you are going to be on any of these other accounts. So I would say avoid Museo personally. Meal Ninja and Try at Home are absolutely brilliant. They fly through their videos. They're really short, like you can see here, 126, 326, 242. But these networks are the new ones that Hideout TV have added, and personally I say these are better to use. So basically what you do is you just simply click on this. I'm already logged in. Obviously I'll put a link to Hideout TV in the description, and obviously the link to Contract Miner will be there also as well. I would put in the earlier videos I created, or at least one, but there's no point because obviously, like we said, the platform has changed. Okay, so basically you have to, even though I was logged into the main Hideout TV, these the Meal Ninja and the other ones act as independent programs, so you have to sign in to those as well. Which we'll do, and then I'll show you how I work this program. So we'll click on our favorites. You can see there I've already got 52.7 points built up, and then once you might as well have to, okay, so Flash is already enabled. So if you're using Brave Browser, make sure you have disabled your ad blocker, and also make sure you've gone into the settings and you have enabled Flash, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so to use this program, what I do then is I will
Hey, welcome back to my channel.
Okay, so I will basically split the screen like this. Oh, okay, never. And then drag that over and put that there. And the reason why I do that is because you can leave this running and you are earning points from watching these videos, but you can go back in here, and this will then allow you to access your time taps, your hourly pot, and all that kind of stuff while the videos are still playing. So for me, that is the best way of doing it. You probably as well is an idea to drop your, oh, not that one, that one. Drop this down to about 67 to 50%, so you've got everything on the screen. Dead, one click, there you go. And then you just got it, like I say, that you can see that is not being affected at all by what I am doing. You do, obviously I have muted the sound on the video, but you do have to have that running, I believe, so you just obviously turn it down so you can just hear it in the background, because I believe if you completely turn the sound off, you don't get credited for points. But I'm just showing you this as an example to show you how I work the site and have so I can have that building with points, and I'm claiming the free power through the actual mining program as well. So basically what I'm doing with this is I'm getting a lot of these points from watching these videos, and then I'm putting them in there with the idea of buying another miner. There we go. Because having miners now actually does make sense, because the more miners you have, the more you're earning from the actual mining. And the great thing, like I say, with this, once you've activated your auto miner, you've got your power units there powering your miner. Once you're done, once you've decided you've claimed enough of the free power, you've watched enough of your videos, you can literally just shut it down, go to bed, go and do something else. It doesn't matter, because as long as you've got those power units there, enough power units there, it will just keep mining every single day. And all you've got to do is come in and claim your free power, claim your 3,000 reward points for logging in, and yeah, and then obviously in the morning or whenever you log in, go and make sure you cash out and withdraw your earnings for that day. And then, like I say, it will just keep mining. As long as you've got those power units there, you've got enough power there, it will just keep mining no matter what. So that is basically why I've sort of brought this program to you again, because you don't have to do a lot. You watching the videos and getting the free power can quickly push up your account and get you earning coins quite quickly. Okay, so once you've been viewing your videos and you've decided that you've earned yourself enough points for the day and you want to redeem them points, obviously you can check the amount of rewards you've got by clicking the rewards button. You simply just click redeem. Now, if you've never used Hideout TV before, what you need to do is link your account to link your contract miner account to your Hideout TV account. Now, the simplest way of doing this is, once you've become a member of Hideout TV, what you'd do is you'd go into your offer wall, click on video wall, find the Hideout TV button, click on that, and then when it opens up the window and you sign in, it should automatically link your account to Hideout TV, so you don't need to mess around. If not, what you can do is you can come in here, and from a drop down box you should be able to find contract miner in there, but it's not always in the list. So that's why it's easier to just come through to Hideout TV from contract miner, and it should automatically link you. So anyway, we'll imagine that you've done that. Then you'd start the redeem process, and then from the drop down list you can see I've got Cointiply, Hitbit and contract miner. So the great thing is, using this video wall, say you've decided, say you've built up enough points for contract miner, but there's still plenty of time in the day, you can carry on running your video wall, build up more points, and then maybe redeem them to Hitbits. So that then helps you build up your mercenaries and all that kind of stuff. And that is, like I say, you can send points to multiple different programs. Obviously, a lot of people I know out there are members of Cointiply. You can send your points from here to Cointiply. But if we, like I say, if we pick contract miner, you can see that for 45 points you're going to earn 350 CM coins. I mean, if you earn over 150 points, so if you earn yourself 150 Hideout TV points, that is worth about 1100 CM coins. So if you're doing that every day, in 5 days time you'll be able to buy yourself one of those S5 miners. So like I say, it is a really quick way of building up your account, along with using the option to build up the free mining power. All those things can rapidly build your account and start earning you coins really quickly. For me, I will be pursuing this. It might not be for everyone, but it just sort of reminds me of Roller Coin. I mean, a Roller Coin, it's a free account. You play the games, you build up free power, and after a while, that free power will start disappearing. But with Roller Coin, the power starts disappearing after 24 hours. With Contract Miner, your power does not start disappearing for 5 days. Yes, the hourly pot disappears after 3 hours, but that 80 mega hashes, which is nearly 100 mega hashes, lasts 5 days, and you can get that every 15 minutes. So that's 3,200 mega hashes every hour. Is that not? No, sorry, I'm going mad, aren't I? So 320. Crazy, 320 mega hashes every hour. So, you know, a few hours of that, and then you're going to be, you know, your mining power is going to be well up there. So, okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you could smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.